Given the bullish price forecast for Bitcoin and the historical price trend, a long-term investment strategy is recommended. The entry price should be around $89,800, as it represents a slight dip after the recent price surge. This allows for potential upside as the forecast predicts continued price increases. A stop loss can be placed at $87,200, which is the lowest point in the recent price range, to mitigate risk. The target price can be set at $96,700, based on the forecast, allowing for substantial profit potential while leaving room for potential price corrections. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated bullish momentum of Bitcoin. By entering a long position at a relatively low point within the recent price range, investors can potentially benefit from the predicted price appreciation. The stop-loss order provides a safety net, limiting potential losses, while the target price allows for substantial gains if the forecast proves accurate. This approach aligns with a long-term investment perspective, aiming to capitalize on the long-term growth potential of Bitcoin. Given the price trends and forecast for Ethereum, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical prices demonstrate a generally upward trend, but with some recent volatility. The forecast suggests a continued upward trajectory, with prices potentially reaching $3,510 within the next week. However, the recent price dip and the presence of support at $3,057.29 indicate a potential period of consolidation before a further upward move. Therefore, I recommend a long position in Ethereum for a medium-term investment horizon. An entry price around $3,180, close to the current price and above the recent support level, would be prudent. The stop loss should be set at $3,070, just below the recent low, to mitigate potential downside risk. The target price can be set at $3,400, aiming to capture a significant portion of the forecast upside while leaving room for further price appreciation. This strategy allows for a balance between risk and reward, capitalizing on the potential for Ethereum to continue its upward trend in the medium term. Given the provided price history and forecast for Ripple, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical data reveals a clear upward trend, with the price consistently moving higher over the past 2 weeks. The forecast further reinforces this bullish outlook, projecting continued price increases in the coming weeks. This suggests that Ripple is likely to experience a sustained period of growth, making it an attractive investment for a medium-term strategy. A long position would be the preferred choice in this scenario. An entry price near the current market price, around $1.06, would allow you to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum. A stop-loss order placed slightly below the recent support level, around 99 cents, would help mitigate potential losses in case of a sudden market reversal. The target price could be set at $1.30, aligning with the upper end of the forecast range, allowing for a potentially significant profit. This strategy balances risk and reward, aiming to capture the projected gains while minimizing potential downsides. Given the price trends and forecast for Solana, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical prices demonstrate a consistent upward trajectory, with the current price near its forecast and trending towards the higher end of the predicted range. The forecast suggests Solana could rise from its current price to around $269 in the coming weeks. Therefore, a long position is advisable to capitalize on this potential price increase. A suitable entry price would be $237, aligning with the recent price action and the forecast's upward momentum. The stop loss should be set at $215 to protect against any unexpected price reversals. The target price should be set at $263, allowing you to take profits before the market potentially reaches its resistance level. This strategy balances risk and reward, aiming to capitalize on the anticipated price increase while mitigating potential losses. Given the historical price data and the Cardano forecast, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical prices demonstrate a clear upward trend, with Cardano consistently breaking through previous resistance levels. The current price is near the support level of $0.6125, indicating a potential buying opportunity. The forecast suggests a continued upward trajectory, with prices potentially reaching $0.879 in the coming weeks. This suggests a bullish outlook for Cardano in the medium term. Therefore, an investment strategy focused on a long position in Cardano is recommended. An entry price of $0.650, slightly above the current price and the support level, would allow for a margin of safety. A stop loss could be set at $0.6125, aligning with the support price and limiting potential losses. The target price should be set at $0.850, aiming to capture a significant portion of the potential price increase projected by the forecast. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while mitigating downside exposure. Based on the provided data for Coin, a bullish investment strategy appears promising. The historical price data reveals a consistent upward trend, with recent price fluctuations hovering around the support price of $3.3025. The forecast price suggests a continued upward trajectory, reaching as high as $4.33 in the coming weeks. This positive price momentum, coupled with the proximity to the support level, indicates a potential for further price appreciation. Therefore, a long position in Coin is recommended for a short to medium-term investment perspective. An ideal entry price would be around $3.60, slightly below the current price, allowing for a margin of safety. The stop loss should be set at $3.30, just below the support level, to protect against potential downside risks. The target price could be set at $4, aiming to capture a significant portion of the projected price increase. This strategy capitalizes on the bullish sentiment surrounding Coin while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss and a realistic target price. Given the price trends and forecast for Filecoin, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical prices show a fluctuating trend with recent upward movement, suggesting potential for further growth. The forecast indicates a continued upward trajectory, with prices projected to reach $5.07 within the next week. However, the resistance level of $4.768 suggests that a significant price surge might be met with resistance. Therefore, a long position on Filecoin is recommended for a medium-term investment horizon. An entry price of $4.45, slightly below the current price, allows for some margin of safety while still capturing potential upside. The stop loss should be set at $4.25 to protect against unexpected price drops. The target price can be set at $4.90, aiming to capture a significant portion of the projected price increase. This strategy balances risk and reward, capitalizing on the positive price forecast while mitigating potential losses. Based on the historical price data and the provided forecast for Theta network, a bullish investment strategy appears promising. The price has shown a consistent upward trend over the past 2 weeks, reaching a high of $1.72. The forecast predicts further price increases, with the price potentially reaching $1.89 within the next week. This suggests a strong upward momentum and potential for significant gains in the short to medium term. Considering this positive outlook, a long position in Theta network is recommended. A suitable entry price would be $1.64, aligning with the support price and providing a potential entry point at a favorable price. The stop loss should be set at $1.53, slightly below the recent lows, to limit potential losses. The target price could be set at $1.89, aligning with the highest forecasted price, allowing for a substantial profit margin. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated upward movement of Theta network while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the historical price data and the forecast for Dogwifhat, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price shows a general upward trend, but recent price action indicates some consolidation. The forecast suggests a slight upward movement over the next week, hovering around the current price levels. Therefore, a long position is recommended. A reasonable entry price would be around $3.55, aligning with the recent price action and slightly below the forecast high. To manage risk, a stop-loss order should be placed at $3.35, safeguarding against a potential downturn. The target price could be set at $3.90, aiming to capitalize on the predicted upward momentum. This strategy allows for a balanced approach, capturing potential gains while mitigating downside risk. Based on the historical price data and the one-week forecast for Stellar, a medium-term investment strategy appears promising. The price has shown a clear upward trend, with significant jumps in recent weeks. The forecast suggests continued growth, reaching prices above the current resistance level. This indicates a bullish outlook for Stellar in the short to medium term. Considering this trend, a long position is recommended. A suitable entry price would be around $0.197, aligning with the forecast. The stop loss should be placed below the recent support level at $0.1576 to mitigate potential downside risk. The target price could be set at $0.237, the resistance level, aiming to capitalize on the anticipated price increase. This strategy allows for potential profits while managing risk within a medium-term timeframe. Based on the provided price history and forecast for Starknet, a medium-term investment strategy appears promising. The historical prices demonstrate a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation around the support price of $0.4346. The forecast predicts continued growth, with prices potentially reaching $0.555 in the coming weeks. This suggests a bullish outlook for Starknet in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended for a medium-term investment strategy. An ideal entry price would be around $0.450, allowing you to buy in near the current price while still benefiting from potential upside. The stop loss should be set at $0.435, below the support level, to protect against unexpected price drops. The target price could be set at $0.530, aligning with the forecast and providing a reasonable profit margin. This strategy allows you to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum of Starknet while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided price information for PENDLE, a short-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price data shows a fluctuating trend, but the forecast suggests a slight upward movement over the next week. The current price is relatively close to the support price, indicating a potential for a small price increase before encountering resistance. Given this outlook, a long position seems appropriate to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum. An optimal entry price for this strategy would be around $5.25, aligning with the current market price and offering a slight margin for potential volatility. The stop loss should be set at $5.146, the support price, to minimize potential losses if the price unexpectedly drops. The target price could be set at $5.924, the resistance price, aiming to capture the potential upside movement before encountering significant resistance. This strategy allows for a moderate risk-reward ratio, aiming to profit from the anticipated price increase while mitigating potential losses through a well-defined stop-loss mechanism. Render's historical price data shows a clear upward trend over the past 2 weeks, with a consistent increase in price. The forecast also projects continued growth, suggesting a bullish outlook for the asset in the short term. Considering these positive signals and the potential for further price appreciation, a long-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. To execute this strategy, an entry price of $7 could be considered, aligning with the current price and the projected upward movement. Setting a stop loss at $6.85 would help mitigate potential downside risks, while a target price of $8.20 offers a reasonable profit target based on the forecast. This strategy allows for capital appreciation while managing risk effectively. VeChain's historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations. The forecast indicates continued growth, suggesting a bullish outlook for the short to medium term. Considering the support price at $0.03165 and the resistance price at $0.03331, a long position appears to be the most suitable strategy. To execute this strategy, we can set an entry price at $0.0320, allowing us to buy in near the current price and potential support level. The stop loss should be placed at $0.0315, protecting against significant price drops. The target price can be set at $0.0335, aiming to capture a portion of the potential upside movement towards the resistance level. This strategy balances risk and reward, aiming to capitalize on VeChain's positive price momentum while mitigating potential losses. Given the price trends and forecast for Binance Coin, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical prices show a general upward trend, but with recent fluctuations around the $620 mark. The forecast indicates a continued upward movement, with prices potentially reaching $641 in the coming week. However, the support price at $618.60 suggests a potential for consolidation or even a slight dip before continuing the upward trajectory. Therefore, a long position on Binance Coin is recommended for a medium-term investment strategy. An entry price around $620 would allow you to buy in near the current market price while still benefiting from the predicted price increase. A stop loss at $618.60 would protect against a sudden drop below the support level. The target price could be set at $635, aiming to capture a significant portion of the predicted price gain while allowing for some room for market fluctuations. This strategy balances the potential for profit with a reasonable level of risk, making it suitable for a medium-term investment horizon. Based on the provided price information for Conflux, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals a fluctuating trend, with recent dips below the support level of $0.1422. However, the forecast suggests a gradual upward movement, with prices potentially reaching $0.169 within the next week. This indicates a period of consolidation and potential recovery. Therefore, a long position is recommended for this strategy. The entry price should be around $0.152, slightly above the current price and below the resistance level of $0.1598. The stop loss should be set at $0.145 to protect against a further decline below the support level. The target price should be set at $0.165, aiming to capture a portion of the forecasted upward movement. This medium-term approach allows for potential profit from the expected price increase while mitigating risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the price trends and forecast for Worldcoin, a medium-term investment strategy appears promising. The historical prices show a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation. The forecast indicates a continued upward trajectory, reaching prices above the current level. This suggests that Worldcoin is poised for further growth in the medium term. Considering this outlook, a long position is recommended. A suitable entry price would be around $2.35, aligning with the current price and allowing for some room for price adjustments. The stop loss should be placed at $2.20, below the recent support price, to mitigate potential downside risks. The target price could be set at $2.60, representing a conservative upside target based on the forecast and historical price movements. This strategy aims to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum of Worldcoin over the next few weeks to a few months, balancing risk and potential reward. Based on the provided price information for Avalanche, a bullish investment strategy is recommended for the short to medium term. The historical price data demonstrates a consistent upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $33 to $35 price range. The forecast prices suggest continued growth, reaching up to $39 in the coming weeks. This upward momentum, coupled with the support price at $34.91, indicates a strong foundation for potential gains. Therefore, a long position is advisable. An ideal entry price would be around $34.50, slightly below the current market price, allowing for a margin of safety. The stop loss should be placed at $34 to minimize potential losses if the price unexpectedly drops. The target price could be set at $36.50, aligning with the resistance level and allowing for a healthy profit margin. This strategy capitalizes on the positive price trends and forecast, aiming to secure gains within a short to medium-term timeframe. Jupiter shows a clear upward trend in the past 2 weeks, with the price fluctuating around the support and resistance levels. The forecast indicates continued upward momentum, suggesting a bullish outlook for the short term. Considering the price history, support level, and forecast, a long position in Jupiter appears to be the most suitable strategy. To execute this strategy, we can set an entry price of $1.18, aligning with the current price near the resistance level. This allows us to potentially capitalize on the upward movement predicted by the forecast. The stop loss should be placed at $1.13, below the recent support level, to limit potential losses. The target price can be set at $1.30, reflecting the upper end of the forecast range and providing a reasonable profit target. This strategy capitalizes on the bullish sentiment and potential for price appreciation in Jupiter over the short term. Based on the provided price information for EOS, a bullish investment strategy is recommended. The historical price data reveals a generally upward trend, with recent prices hovering around the support level of $0.609. The forecast predicts a continued upward trajectory, reaching as high as $0.762 over the next week. This suggests a strong potential for price appreciation in the short to medium term. Therefore, an aggressive investment strategy would involve entering a long position at the current market price, slightly below the forecast price. A stop-loss order should be placed at $0.609, the support level, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $0.700, aiming to capture a significant portion of the anticipated price increase. This strategy capitalizes on the bullish momentum and forecasts for EOS, with a focus on short to medium-term gains. Based on the provided TRON price information, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals a consistent upward trend, with recent price surges indicating bullish momentum. The forecast further strengthens this outlook, predicting continued price appreciation over the next week. Therefore, a long position is recommended. An optimal entry point would be around $0.195, aligning with the recent price surge and below the forecast high of $0.203. A stop loss should be placed at $0.185 to mitigate potential downside risk, while a target price of $0.220 offers a reasonable upside potential, considering the forecast and historical price movements. This strategy allows for capitalizing on the anticipated price increase while managing risk effectively. Given the provided historical prices and forecast for SE, a medium-term investment strategy appears promising. The historical data reveals a fluctuating price trend with an upward bias, suggesting potential for continued growth. The forecast predicts further price increases, supporting the bullish outlook. Therefore, a long position in SE is recommended. An entry price of $0.500 could be considered, aligning with the current price and recent support level. A stop loss at $0.4946, the identified support price, would protect against potential price reversals. A target price of $0.5408, the resistance level, offers a realistic profit target while allowing for potential upside momentum. This medium-term strategy capitalizes on the anticipated price appreciation of SE, balancing risk with the potential for substantial returns. The provided Shiba Inu data suggests a potential for short-term gains. The current price is hovering near the support level, indicating a possible bounce back. The forecast predicts a gradual upward trend, with prices potentially reaching the resistance level within the next week. Given this outlook, a long position strategy appears promising. To execute this strategy, we would enter a long position at the current market price, which is around $0.0000247. The stop loss would be placed slightly below the support level at $0.0000191 to minimize potential losses. The target price would be set at the resistance level of $0.0000258, aiming to capitalize on the predicted price increase. This strategy allows us to participate in the potential upward movement while managing risk through a well-defined stop-loss order. Given the provided price information for Dogecoin, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data demonstrates a consistent upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the 37 cents mark. The forecast suggests continued upward momentum, potentially reaching $0.414 in the coming weeks. This upward trajectory, coupled with the support price of $0.14396, indicates a favorable risk-reward profile for a medium-term investment. To capitalize on this potential, a long position is recommended. A strategic entry point would be around 37 cents, aligning with the current price and allowing for potential upside. A stop-loss order should be placed at 36 cents, slightly below the recent support level, to mitigate potential losses. The target price could be set at 40 cents, aiming to capture a portion of the forecasted upward movement. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential gains while protecting against significant downside movements. Given the price trends and forecast for Hooked Protocol, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable. The historical prices demonstrate a consistent upward trajectory, and while there have been minor fluctuations, the overall trend is bullish. The forecast further supports this view, indicating a continued upward movement over the next week. The support price of $0.4234 provides a strong foundation for potential price growth, while the resistance level of $0.5072 suggests that there is still room for further appreciation. Therefore, a long position is recommended to capitalize on this potential. An entry price of $0.425 could be considered, aligning with the support level and the current price trend. The stop loss should be placed at $0.415 to mitigate risk in case of a sudden price drop. The target price could be set at 47 cents, aiming to capture a significant portion of the anticipated upward movement. This medium-term strategy allows for potential profits while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided Aevo price data, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations indicating potential consolidation. The forecast price suggests continued growth, reaching levels above the current resistance price. This suggests a bullish outlook for Aevo in the medium term. To implement this strategy, consider entering a long position around the current price of $0.353. Set a stop-loss order slightly below the recent support price of $0.378 to mitigate potential downside risk. A target price of $0.4074, aligning with the resistance level, offers a reasonable profit potential. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated upward momentum while managing risk effectively. Given the historical price data and the forecast for Litecoin, a short-term investment strategy appears to be most suitable. The historical price shows a general upward trend, but the recent price action suggests some consolidation and potential for a pullback. The forecast indicates a slight upward movement, but it remains within a relatively tight range. This suggests that Litecoin might be range-bound in the near term, presenting an opportunity for short-term traders. A long position could be considered, with an entry price around the current price of $0.00753. A stop loss could be placed slightly below the recent support level of $0.00733 to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $0.00784, aligning with the highest point in the forecast and providing a reasonable profit target. This strategy capitalizes on the potential for a short-term rally within the established range, while the stop loss and target price provide a clear risk management framework. Based on the provided information for Suncoin, a short-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable. The historical price data shows a recent upward trend, with the price hovering near the resistance level of $0.02308. The forecast price indicates continued upward momentum, suggesting potential for further price increases in the short term. Given this outlook, a long position on Suncoin is recommended. An aggressive investor could enter a position at the current market price, close to the support price of $0.02257. A stop-loss order should be placed slightly below the support price, around $0.0224, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $0.0238, aligning with the forecast price and allowing for a reasonable profit margin before the price potentially faces resistance. Based on the provided price history and forecast for Pepe, a bullish investment strategy appears promising. The historical price data shows a consistent upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $0.00000200 mark. The forecast suggests further price growth, potentially reaching $0.00000208 in the coming days. Considering this positive outlook, a long position in Pepe is recommended. An aggressive entry price could be around $0.00000203, aligning with the recent price dip. The stop loss should be set slightly below this entry point, around $0.00000198, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $0.00000232, aiming to capitalize on the potential price surge towards the resistance level. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated upward momentum of Pepe while incorporating risk management measures to protect against potential market fluctuations. Based on the provided Toncoin price information, a bullish investment strategy appears promising. The recent 2-week price history demonstrates an upward trend, with the price consistently moving higher. The forecast price for the next week suggests continued upward momentum, indicating potential for further gains. The support price sits at $5.359, providing a solid foundation for potential price increases. The resistance price at $5.645 suggests there is room for the price to rise before encountering significant selling pressure. Considering this positive outlook, a long position in Toncoin is recommended. An entry price around $5.45 would allow you to capitalize on the current upward trend while staying below the recent resistance level. To manage risk, a stop-loss order should be placed at $5.35, just below the support price. This would help limit potential losses if the price unexpectedly declines. A target price of $5.65 could be set to capture potential profits as the price approaches the resistance level. This strategy aligns with a medium-term investment perspective, allowing you to benefit from the anticipated price appreciation over the next few weeks. Based on the provided information about Bitcoin Cash, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals a generally upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $430 to $463 range. The forecast suggests continued upward momentum, with prices potentially reaching $485 or even $498 in the coming weeks. This indicates a bullish outlook for Bitcoin Cash in the medium term. Considering the support price of $379.90 and the resistance price of $463.20, an entry price around $440 would be a good starting point, allowing you to buy in at a relatively attractive price while still capturing potential upside. A stop loss could be placed at $430, protecting against a sudden reversal in price. The target price could be set at $470, aiming to capitalize on the forecast's upward movement and secure profits before the price potentially reaches resistance. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing you to participate in the potential upside of Bitcoin Cash while mitigating potential losses. Based on the historical price data and the provided forecast for Chainlink, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical prices demonstrate a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation. The forecast indicates continued upward momentum, with prices projected to reach $16 within the next week. This suggests a bullish outlook for Chainlink in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended, with an entry price at $14.50, slightly below the current price. This allows for a buffer against potential short-term volatility. The stop loss should be set at $14, protecting against a sudden price drop. The target price can be set at $15.90, aiming to capture a significant portion of the projected price increase while leaving room for further upside potential. This strategy balances risk and reward, capitalizing on the expected price appreciation of Chainlink in the coming weeks. Given the provided price history and forecast for Polkadot, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The price history shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations indicating consolidation. The forecast suggests continued growth, reaching prices above the current resistance level. This suggests a bullish outlook for Polkadot in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended. An ideal entry price would be around $5.75, slightly below the current price and above the support level, allowing for a margin of safety. The stop loss should be placed at $5.50 to limit potential losses in case of a sudden price reversal. The target price can be set at $6.40, aiming to capitalize on the predicted price increase and reach the resistance level. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while mitigating potential losses in the medium term. Based on the provided price history and forecast for Near Protocol, a moderately aggressive investment strategy could involve a long position with a medium-term perspective. The historical price data demonstrates a generally upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $5.50 to $6 range. The forecast suggests continued upward movement, reaching prices potentially above $6 in the coming weeks. Considering these factors, a suitable entry price for a long position could be around $5.75, allowing for some room for price correction before entering. A stop-loss order could be placed at $5.561, the support price, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $6.435, the resistance price, aiming to capitalize on the anticipated upward movement. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential gains while mitigating potential losses. Based on the provided information for stacks, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a volatile trend with both upward and downward movements. While the forecast suggests a potential for further price increases, the resistance level at $2 acts as a potential ceiling for short-term gains. A medium-term approach allows for capitalizing on potential price fluctuations within this range. Therefore, a long position is recommended for stacks. An aggressive entry point could be around $1.95, aligning with the forecast and offering potential for growth. The stop loss should be set at $1.865, the support price, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $2, aiming to capture the potential upside before encountering resistance. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while mitigating potential losses. Given the price trends and forecast for Aptos, a medium-term investment strategy appears promising. The historical prices demonstrate a general upward trend, although with some recent volatility. The forecast suggests continued growth, reaching $13 in the coming weeks. The support price at $10.44 provides a safety net, while the resistance at $12.28 indicates potential for further upside. Therefore, an investment strategy focused on a long position in Aptos is recommended. A conservative entry price would be around $11.50, allowing for some room to absorb potential short-term fluctuations. The stop loss should be set at $10.50, protecting against a significant price drop. The target price could be set at $12.10, aiming to capture a portion of the potential upside before encountering the resistance level. This strategy allows for a balanced approach, capitalizing on the bullish outlook while mitigating risk through a well-defined stop loss and a realistic target price. Based on the provided data for Litecoin, a short-term bullish strategy appears to be the most suitable. The historical price data reveals a consistent upward trend, with recent price fluctuations hovering around the support price of $80.05. The forecast price suggests continued upward momentum, reaching up to $96 by the end of the week. This positive outlook, coupled with the price being relatively close to its support level, indicates a potential for further gains. Therefore, an investment strategy for Litecoin should focus on a long position. A suitable entry price would be around $85, allowing for a small margin of safety above the recent price action. The stop loss should be set at $80.05, aligning with the identified support price, to protect against unexpected price reversals. The target price could be set at $95, aiming to capitalize on the projected price increase while leaving room for potential fluctuations. This strategy leverages the short-term bullish outlook for Litecoin, aiming to generate profits from the anticipated price appreciation. Given the price trends and forecast for Uniswap, an aggressive investment strategy would focus on a short-term approach to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum. The historical prices demonstrate a general upward trajectory, and the forecast suggests further price increases. The current price is near the support level, indicating potential for further gains. The resistance level is relatively high, suggesting that the price may face some resistance before reaching that level. Therefore, a long position is advisable to capitalize on the potential for a price increase towards the resistance level. An entry price of $9 would allow you to buy in before the price potentially rises further. The stop loss should be set at $8.80 to protect against any unexpected price decline. The target price should be set at $9.30, aiming to capture a significant portion of the anticipated price increase. This strategy aligns with the short-term bullish outlook for Uniswap and aims to maximize potential profits within a relatively short timeframe. $1. Bittensor's price history shows both upward and downward trends, but the recent 2-week price change indicates a slight downward movement. The forecast predicts a continuation of this downward trend over the next week. Considering these factors, a short-term bearish strategy appears to be more suitable. $2. Based on this analysis, a short position in Bittensor is recommended. A suitable entry price would be around $517, aligning with the current price and the forecast. To manage risk, a stop-loss order should be placed at $524, slightly above the entry price, to limit potential losses if the price unexpectedly rises. The target price for this short position could be set at $496, taking advantage of the predicted downward movement and aligning with a key support level in the historical price data. Based on the provided internet computer price history and forecast, a short-term bullish strategy appears promising. The historical data reveals a generally upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation around the support level of $8.522. The forecast indicates a continued upward trajectory, with prices potentially reaching $10 within the next week. This suggests a potential for capitalizing on the momentum. Considering this, a long position is recommended. An entry price around $8.80, slightly above the current price and the support level, allows for a margin of safety. The stop loss should be set at $8.50, below the support level, to limit potential losses. The target price can be set at $9.50, aiming to capture a significant portion of the projected upside. This strategy leverages the short-term bullish outlook for internet computer while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Artificial Superintelligence Alliance's price history shows volatility, with recent fluctuations between $1.23 and $1.57. The forecast suggests a slight upward trend, with prices predicted to reach around $1.38 in the coming week. Considering this, a long-term investment strategy appears promising. The current price sits comfortably above the support level of $1.234, indicating a strong foundation for potential growth. Therefore, I recommend a long position on Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. An entry price of $1.28, slightly above the recent support level, provides a good entry point. A stop-loss order at $1.234, the identified support level, will protect against significant price drops. The target price should be set at $1.42, aligning with the resistance level and the optimistic forecast. This strategy capitalizes on the potential for upward price movement while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided information for Optimism, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals an overall upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $1.60 to $1.80 range. The forecast indicates continued growth, suggesting potential for further gains in the coming weeks. The support price at $1.781 offers a safety net, while the resistance at $2.524 presents a potential ceiling for the immediate future. Considering these factors, a long position in Optimism is recommended for a medium-term investment horizon. An optimal entry price would be around $1.79, slightly above the support price, allowing for a buffer against immediate price fluctuations. The stop loss should be placed at $1.75, below the support level, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $1.95, aligning with the forecast and aiming to capture a reasonable profit margin within a few weeks. This strategy balances risk and reward, capitalizing on the positive price momentum while mitigating potential downsides. Based on the provided Ethereum Classic price history, forecast, and support/resistance levels, a bullish investment strategy is recommended. The historical price shows a consistent upward trend, reaching a recent high of $27. This aligns with the forecast, which predicts continued growth, potentially reaching $31 in the coming weeks. The support price of $26.84 provides a safety net, while the resistance at $28.63 suggests there is still room for upward movement. Therefore, a long position on Ethereum Classic is advisable. An ideal entry price would be around $26.90, slightly above the support price, allowing for a buffer against potential short-term dips. The stop loss should be placed at $26.50, ensuring a small loss if the price retraces. The target price could be set at $28.50, aiming to capture a significant portion of the anticipated upward movement before encountering the resistance level. This strategy capitalizes on the positive price trends and forecast, aiming for a moderate-term investment horizon to allow for price appreciation. Ethereum Name Service's recent price history suggests a volatile but generally upward trend. The forecast indicates continued upward momentum, with prices projected to rise above the current level. Considering this positive outlook and the potential for further price appreciation, a long-term investment strategy appears to be favorable. An entry price at $18, close to the current market price and the recent support level, would allow for potential upside as the price moves towards the projected target of $20. A stop-loss order placed below the recent support level, around $16.37, would help mitigate risk in case of an unexpected price decline. The target price could be set at $20.29, the resistance level, aiming to capture potential profits as the price approaches this key resistance point. This strategy allows for potential capital appreciation while managing risk through a well-defined stop-loss order. Based on the provided price information for Solana Name Service, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals a fluctuating trend with both upward and downward movements. While the forecast suggests a slight upward trajectory over the next week, the price remains close to its support level of $0.2236. This suggests a potential for consolidation or a sideways movement before a more significant price breakout. Therefore, a long position is recommended, aiming to capitalize on the potential for price appreciation towards the resistance level of $0.2484. An entry price around $0.225 would allow you to enter the market near the support level, while a stop loss at $0.218 would protect against significant downside risk. The target price should be set at $0.245, providing a reasonable profit margin while leaving room for potential further upside movement. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing you to participate in the potential upside while mitigating the risk of a significant price decline. Aave shows a recent downward trend with a slight upward movement in the forecast. While the support price sits at $142.74, the resistance is at $172.61. Given this information, a medium-term investment strategy appears suitable. We can enter a long position at the current price, around $168, with a stop loss at $158, slightly below the recent lows and the support price. This protects against further downside movement. The target price should be set at $178, aiming to capture the potential upside indicated by the forecast. This strategy allows us to capitalize on the potential for Aave to bounce back towards its resistance level while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided injective price history and forecast, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical prices demonstrate an overall upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $24 to $25 range. The forecast predicts continued upward movement, reaching $28 within the next week. This suggests a bullish outlook for injective in the short to medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended. An entry price of $24.50 would allow for entry at a relatively low point within the current range, while a stop loss at $23.30, the lower bound of the recent range and close to the support price, would protect against significant downside risk. A target price of $26.50 offers a realistic profit potential, aligning with the forecast and representing a 8% gain. This strategy allows for capitalizing on the expected price increase while mitigating potential losses. Based on the provided Polygon price data and forecast, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price shows an overall upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation before a potential breakout. The forecast predicts continued price growth over the next week, reaching levels above the recent highs. This indicates a bullish outlook for Polygon in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended, aiming to capitalize on the predicted price increase. An ideal entry price would be around $0.390, slightly below the recent high, allowing for a margin of safety. The stop loss should be placed at $0.370, protecting against a potential pullback. The target price can be set at $0.500, aligning with the upper end of the forecast range and offering a substantial potential profit. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential gains while mitigating potential losses.